I make no secrets about it. I love women. You're beautiful, you're smart, you're courageous, you're very intelligent. Y'all got all those nice curvaceous body parts, and I love the sound of a majority of y'all voices. But if there's one specific group of women I cannot stand, it's you women who like to fixate your entire life around your astrological sign. Oh my God, I'm on my period and my Pisces is showing. Oh my God, I scraped my elbow. It's obviously Leo season. Oh my God, Mercury Gatorade is here and it's time for me to ovulate because I cannot succeed without knowing what the astrological sun and moon are telling me today.
I don't think I could date you because you're a Taurus.
Let me get this straight. You don't care about the fact that I assaulted a grandma. I have 3 murder charges pending. You don't care about the fact that I'm poor, about my race, religion, sexuality, gender. But the fact that I'm a Taurus means you can't date me?
Yes, I only date Capricorns, no cap.
If you're a Capri Sun, breast cancer, Libra, or a virgin, then this sign is for you. You know that guy that treated you like shit? He's finally coming back to you. And I know I said this for like the past 7 months and it still hasn't happened, but this time it's true. You wanna know why? Because Mercury's doing the renegade. Hope, never mind, he's fucking 6 bitches, sorry.
No, you're just a piece of shit and you're doing piece of shit things. It has nothing to do with your astrological sign. And I want to read something to you that comes from this person who is known as an astrology influencer. Wake up. Wake up, the apocalypse is here. Everyone who has their ears, listen. Your time to choose what you believe is now. If you believe a new world is possible for the people, retweet now. There is power in choice. There is power in choice. Repost to make the choice for the collective. And this was around the time that eclipse was going on, and you could look at this tweet and you could think to yourself, this sounds like the manic ramblings of someone who's not all the way there. And you can scroll down and you can see, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Believe your magic is what you believe in. I believe we can be free. I believe we can be free. And you can just, scroll through and see all the weird little manic things. You think this person is not quite right. And I would just like for you to know, if you thought that this person was not quite right, you're correct. Because apparently she stabbed her partner and pushed kids out of a car in a murder-suicide while being terrified that the world was ending because of that fucking eclipse. The killer mom, who butchered her boyfriend and pushed her kids out of a moving car before crashing into a tree Monday, was once a prolific astrologer who was terrified of the impending apocalypse she believed the eclipse would incite. Danielle Johnson, terrible name, I spit at that name. A popular astrology influencer who went by the name Danielle Oyoka, terrible nickname, online, warned her 106,000 followers to wake up and pick a side in the days before she carried out the twisted murder-suicide that spanned several Los Angeles neighborhoods, law enforcement sources told the LA Times on Wednesday. Wake up, wake up. I already read all that. I already read the if you believe. 3 days later, hours before the apocalypse was expected to occur over California, Johnson murdered 2 of her loved ones and tried to kill her oldest daughter before killing herself in the early morning massacre. Neither the self-described divine healer nor her boyfriend had any documented history of domestic violence or calls to the police, leading investigators to suspect that the sprawling bloodbath was influenced by Johnson's crazed end-of-the-world paranoia. Johnson urged her followers to protect themselves from the eclipse, which she dubbed the epicenter or the epitome of spiritual warfare. Johnson, who offered self-help and healing sources online for just $2.99, let's fucking stop right there. You want me to believe that in your divine infinite wisdom, you had the ability to see into the future, that you wanted to charge people $3 in order for them to get some self-help, which is part of the reason why I don't like any of you women or anybody in general that does this whole astrology thing. Because not only are you delusional to think that your circumstances are based on how the sun beams on your pussy, you want to infect other people with your nonsensical nonsense in thinking that everybody's supposed to have this divine timing and energy so that they can have a good or a bad day. No, motherfucker, you get your ass up and you just go outside and do a little bit of, I don't know, not really touching grass because that's played out. Experiencing of life. That way, you don't just sit in a corner for X amount of hours of the day talking about how the apocalypse is coming, because every 7 years or 10 years, you see the sun and the moon fucking and you think it's the fucking end times. The healer, who also peddled R&B songs, was once a media darling who was profiled by Refinery 29, The Fader. I don't care about any of this. This is a sick fuck who killed their entire family because they snorted a little bit too much and thought it was a great idea to let the world know that. I lack the sympathy to go around and think, oh my God, the rising sun and the falling moon are coming down during my retrograde Leo season and I must spread the word about the impending doom. No. You're a dumbass who snorted probably a little bit too much and allowed yourself to be falling in a bunch of paranoia instead of looking at your family and saying, what a beautiful family I have. What a great life I've built for myself. What a great economy that I have and I'm a part of. I can't wait to grow this with my loving husband or boyfriend and all my loving children. You instead wanted to believe the hype of your own farts and say, yeah, it's perfect time for me to do something drastic that kills my entire family. May you directly rest in piss, and I hope anybody who dares get mad and say, you shouldn't be talking about this, you realize that your rising sun is me kicking you in your fucking ass, and realize one thing. If you are not experiencing life, you are going to huddle into the closest thing you could find that'll give you any form of comfort. And for a lot of you people that are fixated on astrology, you use that as your scapegoat for your shitty little life. And I'm here to let you know, your shitty little life is gonna stay shit until you go outside and do something to change instead of reading a bunch of cards saying, I wonder how the sun feels on my Pisces season. Oh my God, guys, I'm getting a reading. Oh my God, buttermilk ranch. What could that possibly mean? I have no fucking idea, but you can subscribe to the channel for more astrology signs. Bye-bye.